Show today, we have a full one for you. We are kicking off with former state representative, former deputy secretary of state, now heads up Stages of Freedom, Ray Rickman, for his big view.
Yesterday, I'm walking across the Providence River on my way home, 6:05, and I hear this little boy. He's a Japanese tourist, and his father and his mother and his sister. Sister's probably 7 or 8. He's probably 5. And they're looking down the river, and with total glee, he announces, "Gondola! Venice! It's Venice!" And the father's trying to explain, "No, it's Rhode Island, and they have one gondola." You know me. I pop in and I say, "We have more than one gondola." But the total excitement with this family. And I stand and I stare at the gondola, and it's obvious it's a new gondola person. He's being taught how to navigate this stunningly beautiful ship that we in Providence have. Tourist attraction. It's stunning. And as I'm watching this gondola, thinking, we get ourselves 5 more things like this, we'll increase the number of tourists. And this little boy will come back to Providence one day because of the gondola. And as I'm watching with some sense of pride, and I know the gondola owners, and it's like really cool and fabulous, and then I see 50 plastic bottles and Coca-Cola, Pepsi cans float down the river and ruin the vista. Now, every year, about this time, I call Save the Bay, and I call the state, and I say, why don't you fix this problem? Now, normally it happens when it rains, because all of this garbage is along the river going out to Onlyville and the like. This garbage is a foot from the shoreline, and when it rains, it picks up hundreds, probably thousands of bottles. They float into the river. They float down past the War Memorial into the wider Providence River and then on into the bay. It's disgusting. I stopped my membership with, yes, Save the Bay, because they take no interest in the urban river. Now, I don't know what Save the Bay is doing. For 30 years, I praised them because they really did do a lot. And I'm sure they still do a lot. I'm not after criticism for accusing Save the Bay of not doing a lot. But I would like to know why they can't deal with our river. Now, some of it's education. We need to tell our 5-year-old children and 15-year-olds and 35-year-olds and 55-year-olds to quit throwing garbage into and on the edge of the river. And then it won't be there to float into the river and then down. But I believe Save the Bay could do something about this. This is my challenge. The next year, when a 5-year-old kid comes all the way, halfway across the world, and sees this beautiful gondola, stunning black ship, gracefully floating. Well, it's not floating, it's being rowed. They won't see 100 nasty pieces of trash floating on the Providence River.